If you're building something, but you still feel like you're holding back a part of yourself, this is probably why. You see, many people don't struggle because they don't know what to say. They struggle because they're not fully owning who they are. Welcome to day one of my 7-part Aligned Authority series, where I'm breaking down the layers behind building something that actually holds and contributes beyond you. So, starting with identity, what exactly do I even mean by this? Identity is not your niche or your content strategy. It's the foundation that your voice is rooted in. It's what you've lived through, what you've seen, and what shaped how you think and you see the world. Identity doesn't have to be something big or extreme. It could be as simple as where you're from, how you were raised, and just what shaped you. And trust me, I've learned the hard way what happens when your identity isn't fully clear and expressed. For years, even though I had results and I even hit the outer layers of this diagram, it wasn't sustainable or fulfilling long term because I wasn't fully embracing what I lived through. And the cracking point for me was when someone in my community said, Ari, you're living such a charmed life. Of course, all this business and content stuff is easy for you. And then that's when I was like, okay, let me tell you a little bit something about what I went through. And that's when I opened up about my story, which included 18 years of sexual abuse and adversity. And it finally felt good to let that out because I wanted to so badly for a long time. But I was worried about triggering others. I was afraid of what others would think. And to my surprise, the moment I spoke about it, people didn't disconnect. They leaned in, and dozens reached out to me privately saying that they'd been through similar things and that it shaped their own resilience and even why they started building something too. So, do you all see the power in this? Sometimes what we think will weaken our authority and our voice is actually the thing that gives it weight. And I know it can be scary and difficult sometimes to do that. I know for me, when I broke my silence, I had such a vulnerability hangover for a few weeks. But my voice, it no longer felt hidden anymore. I could come on camera, shine my light, and my content stood out because it's real. And then that gained more trust and respect. And now I have more momentum than ever before because I'm not performing, I'm just simply expressing. And this is a payoff I want for you too, because especially in this new AI era, this is going to matter more than anything. No matter your niche, even if it's something technical or if it's like fitness and you don't think it can be weaved in, trust me, it can be, and the human component behind it is going to make all the difference. And when you do, you won't just be building a brand, you'll be building a personal brand that people will follow even if you pivot or evolve. And another thing too, this doesn't mean that you need to share everything because there's a difference between holding back parts of you that are irrelevant versus what you know actually matter. But you have to decide that for yourself. And so my question for you is, what part of your story, your perspective, or experience do you know matters, but you're still holding back or making excuses, even though you know deep down it would change everything? Comment your answer on YouTube. I'll be selecting 3 people who fully commit to all 7 days and who are serious about building something meaningful for a free deep dive call with me. And if you already know that you want to go deeper with these 7 layers, then that's exactly why I created the Authority Upgrade Mastermind. And so that's when you're really going to see results. We're really going to lock everything in and you're just going to soar to new heights with your revenue and your contribution. So there's a link down below, and from there you can apply.